It's a Tuesday night, and try as you might, you cannot get away from In Other News. You're home for stories from the weird, the wild, and the wacky. So join us for the next few moments of whimsy in Other News. In other news, power workers in an eastern Chinese province have been installing toilets for some storks nesting on transmission towers. The rare birds' droppings contain acidic materials and can potentially endanger the structure, leading to electrical accidents. If they fall on insulators, the feces could cause the circuit breaker to trip, basically cutting off the power flow. The toilets are boards placed under each nest to catch the stork's excrement. On Thursday, power workers climbed 55 meters on high-voltage towers while carrying boards weighing over 10 kilograms to install. They discovered some nests in April, but after consulting with conservation organizations, they decided to wait for a month for the chicks to hatch before taking to the power poles. So far, 28 toilets have been installed, with more expected soon. More storks have been nesting in eastern China in recent years. This season, 120 chicks are expected to hatch there. Birds do not usually excrete in their nests for cleanliness reasons, but droppings could end up around their homes, as they sometimes excrete with their vents facing out while standing in their nests. In other news, Antarctica's king penguins emit such copious amounts of nitrous oxide, or laughing gas, via their feces that researchers went a little cuckoo studying them, according to a Danish scientific study published on Thursday. While studying colonies of king penguins on the Atlantic island south of Georgia between South America and Antarctica, the researchers went cuckoo from being surrounded by penguin poop, the researchers said. Besides being a strain on the climate, nitrous oxide has an effect very similar to the sedative laughing gas used at the dentist. The nitrous oxide is explained by the penguin diet of krill and fish, which contains high levels of nitrogen. Nitrogen is released from the penguin's feces into the ground, and soil bacteria then converted into nitrous oxide. While nitrous oxide emissions in this case are not enough to impact Earth's overall energy budget, our findings contribute to new knowledge about how penguin colonies affect the environments around them, which is interesting because colonies are generally becoming more and more widespread, researchers said. In other news, on Tuesday evening, goats that were tasked with clearing brush on East San Jose Hills managed to escape and run wild in a neighborhood for a little bit. A goat that was eating flowers outside on the fence managed to break the boards on it, allowing about 200 goats to escape. It took a rancher only about 5 minutes to wrangle them back into the ranch lands, but for a few minutes, the neighborhood got the most entertainment moments they could have ever asked for. Per Zach Rollins, who posted video of the goat escape on Twitter, these goats don't live near the neighborhood and only come by a few days a year to clear the brush from the nearby hills to help prevent wildfires. And only you can prevent wildfires. For In Other News, I'm Colin Ketke. Keep your stick on the ice. We'll see you some other time.